everyone, my name is Mrs. Ostrander and I teach music at Hampden Elementary School. A few fun facts about me. The first is that I'm married to Mr. Ostrander, who teaches 5th grade band at several of our elementary schools. And the second fun fact is that my family and I enjoy going to musicals together. In fact, Mr. O, my daughter Olivia, and I were in a musical a couple of years ago together, and it was a lot of fun. I didn't mention this, but you can call me Mrs. O, and I hope to see you soon.
Hey everybody, my name is Mrs. Hollenberg and I am the music teacher over at MIDDLESEX Elementary School. And one fun fact about me is that je parle un peu français, which means I speak a little French. So welcome to music class, or bienvenue au cours de musique.
Hello Cumberland Valley, my name is Mr. Ocker and I teach music at MONROE Elementary School. A fun fact about me, although I love to learn and play like all instruments, I'm a huge soccer fan. I played it when I was young, and my favorite team is in Europe, in England, and they are called Tottenham. So that's a little bit about me. I'll see you around.
Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Shade and I teach music class, chorus, and band at Shaw Elementary. I live in Harrisburg with my husband, my 2 little girls, and our very silly dog named Piper. One of my favorite things to do in music class is to dance and to move to the music. And I'm really looking forward to getting to work with some of you this year, whether it's in person in school at Shaw or it's just through the videos. I hope you're all having a great summer.
Cumberland Valley students and families. I am Mrs. Zingone and I teach music at Silver Spring Elementary School. I love teaching music and I love spending time with my family. Another thing that I love to do is that I love to run. I have coached Girls on the Run for 5 seasons now at Silver Spring, and it's something that brings me great joy. Take care, everybody.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Snyder. I'm the music teacher at Winding Creek Elementary, and a fun fact about me is that I have 2 cats named Max and Miles.
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Ocker here from Monroe, and today we're going to start class with, oh my goodness, just an amazing video. Make sure you have some good sound quality for this one. Even some headphones would be great. Enjoy. Here's the link. So as you know, we've been talking about the orchestra families. After watching that video, all of those instruments are in one of the 4 instrument families of the orchestra. I'll give you 5 seconds. What do you think it is? If you answered brass, you would be correct. Alright, so before we talk about the characteristics of the brass family, I want to see if you can identify in your head, using previous knowledge, 3 instruments in the brass family. Turn to a partner if you're in class, at home, or at school. See if you can name 3. Ready, go. Alright, so some of the most familiar brass instruments to us are trumpet, tuba, trombone, French horn, and baritone. And actually, all of those besides tuba are available for you to play in 5th grade band. All right, so we're going to talk about the characteristics of the brass instrument. And here I just have one instrument with me. I have the trumpet. First of all, we've got the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece. You get to see in some detail there. And the way that I begin to practice this instrument and learn how to play a brass instrument is by putting my lips together. I take a breath in and blow that air out. And sometimes your lips will vibrate when that happens. Yeah, I know, you think that's weird, but guess what? It gets even weirder. Mouthpiece on. Side view. Mouthpiece. All right, now let's take a look at the body of the instrument. So we have the mouthpiece, we have valves. The trombone actually has a slide. The valves and the slide on the trombone help you change notes, okay? So you get the valves, and then look at all this intricate tubing. It starts here, following along, wraps around here, goes into the valves, comes out and through the bell. My bell is kind of dirty. I should clean that. And so you blow air and there is a brass instrument, the trumpet. Okay guys, before we go on, I want you to recall the information that we've learned about the previous instrument family. So we're taking a break from brass, and I want you to review, what's it called? The first one we learned? Strings. I want you to take a piece of paper down and answer these two questions. Number one, what are some characteristics of the strings family? Kind of like how the brass family, I didn't even say this before, is made of brass. This one's silver plated. Or the brass family has 3 valves. What are some facts and characteristics about the strings family? I'm going to give you one. They all have strings. Don't use that one. Think a little deeper. Question number 2. Try to name as many string instruments as you can. Write those down. What are the names of the string instruments? All right, we'll come back to those answers at the end of the lesson. Now, let's check out how a brass instrument is made. This is a little bit of, it's a short to long video. Watch it all. It's pretty amazing how we go from this piece of metal to this beautiful instrument called the baritone. Check out the link. Okay guys, at this point, I would hope that you guys are like, wow, you know, strings instruments or brass instruments, I would love to play either of those. I want to tell you something about brass instrument as a brass player, okay? Just like any instrument, brass instruments take time, discipline, and just both of those to become a great player. Discipline meaning you have a routine where you practice all the time. Like 5 times a week or more. You must build up mouth muscle. It's called the embouchure to play the instrument. It's a fancy French word. It's like going to the gym. You need these muscles to be strengthened in order to play longer for periods of time, higher to get a better sound, and to make progress. It's like any sport, the more you practice, the better you will be. All right, it's time to check our answers to the strings family questions. Number 1 was, what are some characteristics of the strings family? As you can see here, we have some listed. The string family includes wooden instruments with strings, so wooden strings. In order to create a sound on the instrument, you need to pluck or bow the strings, causing them to vibrate and make a sound. The string family has a deep, continuous sounds. Some other characteristics are they have sound holes, they have tuning pegs, you use a bow to create a vibration, etc. Now, the other question was, what are some string instruments called? The biggest is called the bass. Then we have the cello. Then the viola, violin. Of course, in the middle there, you have the harp. Good job reviewing, everyone. All right, here's your last assignment. Based on what you've learned today and seen, I would like you to sketch out a brass instrument. It could look like the trumpet. It could be a little different. Tuba, French horn, similar to anything. But here's the important part. You must include the following: a mouthpiece, a body made of tubing, valves or a slide like the trombone, and a bell. So again, mouthpiece, a body made of tubing, valves, and a bell. So get started on sketching that out on a piece of paper, and don't forget to label those parts. Here they are listed above. While you're doing that, I'm going to show you a video, or you can watch that after you've done your labeling your instrument. All right, guys, I hope you had a great day in music learning about the brass family. Think about maybe if you would like to play this instrument next year. Think about if you would like to play a strings instrument next year. Guess what? There are 2 more families coming. All right, I'll see you later.